Hi everyone, and welcome to another unboxing and review of my new deck, Cats Rule the Earth Tarot. I'm really looking forward to this. This looks like a quality production, so let's get into it. 78 card deck and guidebook for the feline obsessed. Illustrated by Thiago Correa, I hope that's pronounced right, and written by Catherine Davidson. Card deck and guidebook. Now, I just love the colour of this. The illustrations, it's done beautifully. So onto the back here, nurture your divine feline wisdom through the ancient art of tarot with this cat themed deck and illustrating guidebook. Look at it, isn't it just fabulous with the crown, wheel of fortune. So our relationship with cats as creature companions and the myriad ways they express themselves beautifully realised in this deck. Grant these cards a mystical harmony. This deck will help you to explore the magic of the tarot. Detailed explanations, guiding keywords and reverse meanings are provided for each card. Fantastic. This set includes an 80-page fully illustrated guidebook and 78 tarot cards presented in a keep forever box. Yes, as I said at the beginning here, the quality of this is exceptional compared to what I have been unboxing and reviewing recently. Thiago Correa is a Brazilian visual artist and illustrator, and the author, Catherine Davidson, has written widely on spiritual matters. Cats Rule the Earth Tarot combines Catherine's interest in divination with her love of felines. It's by Abraham's Image. Okay, so let's get this open. So shrink wrapped outside. Oh, great. That was easy to remove. Extremely sturdy packaging. Extremely sturdy packaging. So from what I can tell here, there isn't a little cutout, but this opens up like a book. Yes, it does. There you go. Open your mind and the answers will find you. I'm just loving this to start with. Okay, loving this. Look at the moon on the side here. Isn't that just absolutely spectacular? Ah, and the sun. The moon again. So Cats Rule the Earth Tarot. Wow. So a waxy surface on this, and I assume that's probably the Emperor there. I love the string. That's really nice touch, and the friendliness of the actual cat. Interesting, one card's out of whack here, but if you have a look at the inside here, so it's got cat skulls and they're turned either way, but just even this whimsy of this decoration here with the lamps and the cat at the bottom with its paw on the Book of Knowledge here. Another sort of shelf, you could say, and the whimsy of the skull and the cats are caught up in all the string, but even the detail of the clouds around the outside that sort of fold up and around the corner here. It is an exceptionally good packaging and very well produced. Very, very, very well done. So I have the Three of Swords at the back there. So it's got like the art actually looks like it's slightly aged. It's got that sort of patina to it. So yeah, inside, beautiful. Love the color choices. So a lot of thought's gone into this. This is a really nice touch as well, these art pieces here. So it really makes you want to come to the guidebook and look in it. So it's got the contents: Cats and Tarot, an enduring affinity, consulting the tarot, the major arcana, the minor arcana. Cats and Tarot, an enduring affinity. I'll just read the beginning of this. Cats are creatures of the night, and as such, they see and hear things that we cannot. Tarot calls on us to explore the self in a new way, to use the cards to find meaning and new perspectives that are at first hidden from us. These parallel qualities make cats and tarot perfect companions. So the minor arcana, wands, swords, cups, and pentacles, very easy to figure out what's what. Look at that. So there's a bit of pop art influence here. That's just fantastic. That would look great on the wall as is. Consulting the tarot. In uncertain times, we look for life direction. Tarot readings can offer a gateway to connecting with our inner wisdom. The manner in which tarot cards are understood and read, as explained in this chapter, can aid us in our quest for self-knowledge. So, getting to know the tarot. Anyone interested in the tarot will tell you that it is much more than a pack of cards. The French author and ceremonial magician Eliphas Levi, I hope that's pronounced right, wrote that the tarot is truly a philosophical machine that keeps the mind from wandering while allowing for intuitive freedom. Fantastic. Numbers and court cards. So the ace is the root of the matter, potential in its purest form. The 2, balance or exchange, a choice between paths or a meeting between two people. 3, group unity or a third party development. That is fantastic. That's really helpful. I haven't seen that in many guidebooks, if at all, I would say. So that's a really good way to break down each of the numbers of the minor arcana to help individuals learn the basis of each. 4, stabilization and consolidation or I can't pronounce that. Solidify, there we go. 5, change, extension, disruption, and difficulty. Okay, so it goes on here to deepen your knowledge, practice intuition, learn the meanings, daily reading, making pairs, look at numbers, reverse meanings. So this is a instruction book that would be very insightful. As I said, make you want to come to the pages to look at the beautiful illustration, the colours, and to help you get a better understanding. Readings, preparing for the read. A little note at the bottom, take care. It is not advisable to read cards for children or for anyone who is highly distressed. And for obvious reasons, it is particularly important to take care around cards that may suggest illness or death. Yes, so some practical daily guidelines there. Very interesting. I'll be reading this at depth. So spreads at depth is what I meant to say. Different spreads you can do. The Celtic cross spread. So 1, the heart of the matter. 2, what crosses you. 3, the root cause. 4, past influences. 5, the goal or outcome. 6, immediate future. 7, the questioner. The card represents what the questioner is bringing to the current situation, strengths and weaknesses, talents and skills, or what they need to develop. Card 8, external influences. 9, hopes and fears. And 10, final resort. So the major arcana as well. So there's 2 to each opening. So you get the full card picture here, the explanation here, the magician underneath, the explanation. So it's a lot quicker to flick through, but they are coloured renditions of the cards, which I absolutely like. I also love the fact that the number is on very clearly to distinguish here, and also written at the bottom very clearly is what the card is. So there is no misinterpretation of what you're actually dealing with. There's the card, there's the explanation. So I'll do the Emperor, who was on the front there. So the Emperor, head before heart, strength, exerting your will, shaping the world, authority and assertiveness. The Emperor signifies a leader, provider, or disciplinarian. When the Emperor makes an appearance, it may be that a masculine presence has entered your life, perhaps as a mentor or father figure, or perhaps as a potential partner. Or it may be that you need to access this dimension of yourself to apply a methodical approach to the matter at hand. Whether you want a new job or need to deal with difficulties in a relationship, then this card advises that a structured plan, realised step by step, will yield better results than an emotional or scattered response. Even spiritual progress needs to encompass self-discipline and regular practice as embodied by the Emperor. Reversed, meaning, got a little part at the bottom here. A reverse card may suggest an oppressive or dominating individual, an overemphasis on power, or a narrowness in your thinking. You may need to open your mind to the ideas of others. The pages themselves in this guidebook are very sturdy. The guidebook itself has been made, as well as the packaging, with great care and attention to detail. So we'll just go through the Hanged Man, Temperance, the Devil. Really like this deck. I'm going to be using it on the regular. Really like it. The Moon, the Sun, Judgment, the World. So the Minor Arcana, look at that, isn't that just fantastic? So like the Major Arcana, they've got very big writing at the bottom of each card to tell you what each card is. So we'll do the Ace of Wands here. Stimulus, breakthrough, ignition. The Ideas card. When the Ace of Wands appears, it tells of a surge of creative energy that may change your fortunes. Pay attention to new insights, sudden inspiration, or simply a sense of restlessness. This indicates that you are on the brink of a new adventure. A legacy or unexpected bonus may help move things on. And reversed, a lack of motivation or feelings of being boxed in mean that creative ideas are stifled, or there is simply too much to do. Taking a breath may be a good move. So written very clearly. 4 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 5, 6. And there are wands in the cards themselves. So very, very good here. And they're based on the Rider-Waite. So that looks like the 9 of Pentacles here. There are some differences though, like the 8 of Pentacles is very different. There's a sword suit. On each has pictures of swords and the writing at the bottom. Very similar to other decks, and then others aren't. So open your mind and the answers will find you. So let's get into it. So the actual inside packaging, not as sturdy as the outside packaging, but darn close, very close. Look at that, it's not moving. It is a forever packaging. The base here, beautiful. Really like that touch. But this is, I stand corrected. I mean, this is incredible. This is very, very sturdy. Very sturdy. So the actual cards themselves, that first one was shifted in the packaging, but I just believe it was probably in transport. This is just a small piece of paper wrapped around the outside here, which you can either slide off or open. I'll do the open. Okay, so away it goes. So the actual cards themselves, fantastic size. About the same size as a normal cards. The actual cards themselves have a waxy finish. So we'll do a flip through. Oh. Even the one that has a skull in it's got a picture of a cat. Very similar to the other decks, but it's not like running away with the swords. I like all the interesting, it's got all the tattoos over its skin. No. Five of Swords to the injury to its eye. Three of Swords, yes. No. The scratch over its eye again. Love the colours in this. They're not too bright. They're really subtle. They're really easy on the eye. So as I said, it's got like an aged patina to it, but the cards themselves are just of fantastic quality, the actual cards. The card stock has been well thought out. Into the wands. That's a fantastic card. It's very different. Oh my goodness. It's been through the wars, but, you know, it's carrying flowers in its mouth. God love it, eh? A witchy one. Well, the difference in this one, so the smile and happiness, this one, it's got its tail up, it's like, so there's a lot of emotion. So the major arcana of the world, Judgment, the sun, beautiful, the moon, the star, the tower, the devil, temperance, death, the hangman, justice, wheel of fortune, the hermit, strength. Oh, the chariot. It's got its wheels. I love that. Hey, love that. Look how happy it looks. Lovers. Hierophant. The Emperor. The Empress. The High Priestess. Fantastic. There's phases of the moon here. the sort of things to help with divination all around it. The Magician and the Fool. So the actual outside of the cards here is nice as a white, but these shuffle beautifully. These really shuffle beautifully. They don't stick together. I live in quite a humid environment, so that's one thing that I really notice about cards, is they will stick together, but shuffle beautifully. Split the deck. We've got the Strength and the King of Swords. Very sturdy. Don't bend too much, if at all, when you do that kind of shuffling, and still maintain their shape. So overall, this is a forever deck, a deck that you could use on the daily for yourself. It's got a whimsy and a delight to it. It's well thought out. The packaging is exceptional. The art itself is beautiful. Colour choices on point. As I said, I picked this out because I thought this would be a fantastic deck to use on the regular, compared to my other cat deck, which doesn't have the illustration when it comes to the minor arcana. So I'm really looking forward to having this in my everyday rotation. So if cats are your thing, if tarot's your thing, you like to have a deck that's not in your face, that's easy to read, that has an incredibly good explanation and guidebook here that would look fabulous just left on your table or anything like that. The color choices are, as I said, on point. So I would give this a 5 out of 5. Very impressed with this. So if you'd like to, I've got a link down below for this deck if you'd like to purchase it. And I'd just like to say thank you for your time if you've got this far, and if you'd like to subscribe and all that good stuff. I'd just like to say thank you and bye for now.